Hello students, welcome to SRM Biology classes. Today's topic is with reference to population density. Population density. The population density in a particular geographical area, it does not remain same. It keeps on changing with a change in the climatic condition, with a change in the availability of the food, with a change in the temperature, with a change in the availability of natural resources. In addition to this, with a change in the prey and predator relationship, the population density in a given habitat or in a given area, it does not remain same. It is highly variable in nature. The population density is defined as the total number of individual species. The total number of individual species present in a given geographical area or in a particular area or in a particular habitat is purely designated as population density. The population density is defined as the total number of individual species present in an the total number of individual species present in a given area or geographical area or habitat is purely designated as population density. The population density is denoted by capital letter N. N refers to the number of individual species. N refers to the number of individual species present in a given area. Some of the classical examples with reference to population density are in a particular given area, you can find the presence of 200 Parthenium species. You can find the presence of 200 Parthenium species. Parthenium. It is a common weed. It is an alien species. It will belong to the Astraceae member. It is popularly called carrot grass. It is popularly called carrot grass. In a given area, you can find the presence of 200 Parthenium species. In the same area, you can find the presence of one banyan tree. You can find the presence of a single banyan tree, stating that the population density of banyan tree is low. The population density of banyan tree is relatively low compared to the Parthenium species because the total number of individual species in that geographical area is more with reference to Parthenium species. More with reference to Parthenium species. The second classical example is with reference to the tiger census. With reference to tiger census. In order to determine the number of species in a geographical area with reference to tiger population. In tiger population, one of the oldest methodology employed is based on the pug marks. Based on the pug marks. The pug marks and the number of pellets in the fecal matter. The number of pellets in the fecal matter are taken into consideration in order to determine the total number of tigers in a given geographical area. In tiger census, the pug marks and the number of pellets in the fecal matter are taken into consideration. The pug mass and the number of pellets in the fecal matter is unique to individual species. It does not remain same in all the tiger population. That uniqueness is taken into consideration in order to determine the number of tiger population in an geographical area. In addition to this, in order to determine the total number of fish population in a pond ecosystem, the total number of fishes caught, the total number of fishes caught per trap or taken into consideration. The total number of fishes caught per trap or taken into consideration in order to know the population density of fishes in that particular aquatic system is taken into consideration in order to know the total number of individual species in a particular geographical area. The next important aspect is with reference to population growth. Population growth. The population growth in any geographical area, it keeps on changing with a change in the time, with a change in the climatic condition, with the availability of natural resources, with the availability of the food, with the prey and predator interrelationship, followed by the change in the weather conditions will play a very important role in changing the population, growth. In addition to this, the population density of an individual species per geographical area, the population density in a geographical area is normally calculated by making use of a formula stating number of individuals, the total number of individual species divided by the space. Space refers to area. Space refers to area. Space refers to area are taken into consideration in order to know the total number of individual species present in that particular geographical area. The population density in a geographical area during a given period, it is started to change. The four parameters that will determine the population growth in a particular given time is purely depends upon the four basic aspects. The four basic aspects that determines the population growth in that particular geographical area are namely, the first one is called natality. The second one is called mortality. The third one is called immigration. The last important one is immigration are the four important basic process that determines the population density in a given time. The first important aspect is with reference to the natality. The natality is defined as the total number of births in a given period in a population. population is purely designated as natality. Neonatal ward refers to newborn baby's ward. Natal refers to birth. It refers to the number of births occurred in that given period in a population is purely designated as natality, and it is normally denoted by capital B. B refers to the total number of births occurred in that given time in a population. In any population, natality leads to increasing the size of the population. The second one is called mortality. Mortality, it refers to the number of deaths in a given time in a population is purely designated as mortality. It will be denoted by making use of capital D. D refers to the total number of deaths. Occurred in the given time in a population is called mortality. In a population, mortality leads to decrease in the size of the population. Decrease in the size of the population is resulted. The third important aspect is called immigration. In a valid terminology, the immigration is defined as it is the total number of same individual species entered into the habitat. Entered into the habitat is purely designated as immigration. As a result of entry of same individual species from the other geographical area, it will lead to increasing the size of the population, and it is denoted by making use of a capital letter called I. I refers to immigration. It is the number of individuals of the same species. Same species entered into the habitat from other geographical area at a given time is purely designated as immigration. As a result of immigration, with the entry of same species into the habitat, the size of the population is subjected to increase. The fourth important aspect is called immigration. Immigration refers to the number of individuals of the same species who gone out of the habitat. Or left out from the habitat in the given time is purely designated as immigration. Immigration refers to exit, gone out or left from the habitat at a given time is purely designated as immigration. As a result of movement of the individual species to the other geographical area, it leads to decrease in the size of the population is resulted. One of the simple equation widely employed in order to designate the population density is NT plus 1 is equal to NT birth plus immigration leads to increase in the size of the population. Death plus exit emigration leads to decrease in the population. In this case, NT plus 1 is equal to the population density at a time. Population density at a time. NT refers to population density at a given time, whereas B refers to at a given time in the beginning, given time in the initial stages, beginning or in the initial stages, B refers to natality, I refers to immigration, D refers to mortality, E refers to emigration. One of the simple mathematical expression or the equation widely employed in order to determine the population density is NT plus 1. The population density at a given time is equal to NT refers to population density at a given time in the initial stages, in the beginning stages, is it plus birth plus immigration leads to increase in the population minus the death plus immigration will give the information regarding the population density in a particular geographical area, With reference to simple representation, population density is denoted by capital N as a result of immigration. Let the increase in the size of the population, followed by immigration, immigration leads to decrease in the population as a result of natality, as a result of the increase in the number of birth rate in a given time in a particular geographical area leads to increase in the size of the population, followed by the mortality, will leads to decrease in the size of the population. In this case, natality and immigration will favor the increase in the size of the population. The mortality and immigration leads to decrease in the size of the population. This equation shows that the population density will increase if the number of births plus the number of immigration leads to increase in the size of the population. Immigration, the number of births plus the number of immigration is more than the number of deaths plus the number of immigrants. Otherwise, it is subjected to decrease in the population. This is a simple representation in order to represent the population density. In order to represent the population density. This is with reference to the main important salient features of population density and population growth. Population growth. In the next class, I will explain with reference to growth models. Growth models. Thank you very much.